Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your energy reading for the week of May 5th. This is a general message, only take what resonates. Let's get started. What are the best and highest messages coming through for Capricorn, please? Starting off here with the Eight of Pentacles. Followed by the Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Three of Wands. And the Two of Swords. So on the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles. This is wonderful energy for you, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles is the wealthiest queen. She's very resourceful. She has her house in order. She's also very, she represents fertility, you know, so she's like really ripe for starting something new. If you're trying to start a solo project or start a business or start another source of income, this is a really great card to have, really great energy to be in. And we do have the Eight of Pentacles here at the crown of your reading. And the Eight of Pentacles is about mastering your craft and working on something that you are really enjoying. And it can feel like a heavy burden because you do have the Nine and the Ten of Wands here. And these are both cards of feeling like you have a lot on your plate, like you're going through a lot and carrying heavy burdens. So the Nine of Wands is a card of persistence. This card says don't give up because you're about to receive your harvest. And we see that also with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands does represent stress and exhaustion and carrying a lot of burdens. But this person in the Ten of Wands has planted these wands, and this is their harvest that they're about to receive. We also have the Three of Wands, which is a card of expansion, of teamwork, potentially travel plans, or needing to make a choice. The person on the Three of Wands needs to get on this ship and expand out into the world to get going, like to show the world what it is that they have to offer. This card is kind of saying, like, what are you waiting for? And here we have the Two of Swords, which is another card of making a choice. So we have two cards of making a choice, two cards of carrying a heavy burden, and you in the middle, hard at work on something. So let's get you some clarifiers to see what this is all about. What is this Eight of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn? Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy. We're going from the Eight to the Ten of Pentacles. And what is this Nine of Wands for Capricorn, please? The World card. Okay. And what is this Ten of Wands? Eight of Swords. And the Three of Wands, what is this energy of expansion? Ten of Cups. Wow, some really lovely cards coming out for you, Capricorn. And what is this Two of Swords? The Devil. Capricorn, this is your card showing up in a position of power and strength in your reading. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a card of rushing in and potentially being like aggressive, you know, very go get 'em, very enthusiastic, kind of winning at all costs sort of energy. And this says when there is an opportunity to absolutely grab the bull by the horns, take advantage of this opportunity. Don't miss out on this opportunity. And the warning of this card is to not rush in too quickly because you could overlook something that needs to be dealt with or needs to be seen. It's easy to make mistakes when you're rushing in. So here with your Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything that you want and desire in the material realm. This is building and leaving a legacy. This is generational wealth. This is something that you work on your whole life. And coming in on the Eight of Pentacles is very great energy. This is saying that you have been working on something, or you want to be working on something, and if you do pursue it or you have been pursuing it, it's leading you right into the Ten of Pentacles. It's leading you to everything that you want and desire. Now here on your Nine of Wands, we have the World card, and the World card is completing, like the successful completion of a cycle, a goal, or an achievement. This is the end of the major arcana, and it's coming in to say that this is the end of this Nine of Wands energy, of feeling like the wounded warrior, like you've got too much on your plate, and you need a lot of encouragement to keep going. This is your encouragement. This is the confirmation to say that wherever you've been feeling the Nine of Wands energy, that is coming to an end because you're about to receive your harvest. Now, on your harvest card, the Ten of Wands, the card of carrying heavy burdens and feeling exhausted and stressed out, you do have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. This person is bound up with all these swords, but they can easily free themselves. These bounds are not very tight. They can take off their blindfold and walk away from this situation. So anywhere in your life that you might be feeling this Eight of Swords energy, this is an invitation to take a look and see how can you free yourself. Or it's coming through on your Ten of Wands to say you are about to free yourself and have your harvest. You're about to be freed from these heavy burdens. On your Three of Wands, we have the beautiful Ten of Cups. This is a happily ever after card. This is a card of total love and support, unconditional love, family, contentment, just achieving your goals and having a happy life. What we're all working towards, okay? And that is absolutely trying to come through for you. Coming through on your Three of Wands, this is saying that once you start to expand yourself, this is also a card of teamwork. So you could be working with a team, or maybe incorporating a bit of teamwork into your goal here will help you to achieve your Ten of Cups. But this is saying, show yourself to the world, expand out there, show the world what you have, because that is leading you to the Ten of Cups. And here we have the Devil on the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, like I said, is a card of making a choice. It could also be making a compromise, making a decision. This is also a card of third place solutions. The person on the card is thinking this or that, and there's really a third place solution that they can't see because they're blindfolded. This is also a card of looking within to trust your intuition on this choice that needs to be made. Now, with the Devil here, this is your card, like I said, and when you get your card in your reading, that's you showing up in a position of power and strength. The Devil normally speaks to our shadow side, things that we don't really want to look at about ourselves. This can be, addiction, greed, envy, materialism, obsession, things that keep us trapped, just like this Eight of Swords here. And similar to the Eight of Swords, the people on this card that are wearing the chains, they can easily free themselves. They're voluntarily staying in this energy. They can take these chains off very easily. They're not tight. They can just take them right off their head. So there could be maybe some procrastination on this venture that you're thinking of or working on here, or maybe just some bad habits. It doesn't have to be that serious. It could just maybe be some bad habits that are getting in the way of you really receiving your harvest here. Some things that you can maybe take a look at that might be blocking your path a little bit, okay? And it could be a way of thinking about yourself, but with you showing up in a position of power in your reading, this is really telling me that you're overcoming these energies, that you are reaching a final solution here and receiving your Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, World energy. Okay, these are all very successful cards, cards of victory, success, and achieving your dreams. Okay, but we do have a little bit of blocked energy here. This Devil energy could also be speaking to the Knight of Swords, saying, don't rush into anything, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles, that's like slow and steady wins the race, okay? Work on mastering your craft, focusing on your own self here, okay? Don't rush into things too quickly. And remember to take a look at your bad habits that might be holding you back here, okay? So let's go ahead and get you an oracle message, Capricorn. What is the oracle message for Capricorn, please? Ooh, have faith in your dreams. Very beautiful. Confidence is your key to success. And let's get you one more. And step out of your comfort zone. Yes, absolutely. We see that here with the Three of Wands. This is a card of stepping outside of your comfort zone, needing to get out into the world and get out of your little bubble and out of your comfort zone in order to expand and receive blessings. Confidence is your key to success. Perhaps that's what you're dealing here with the Devil. Maybe you're not feeling very confident and that's kind of holding you back. And that's maybe something that you could work on, is believing more in yourself, believing in what you're trying to do here. Because this does say to have faith in your dreams. So this is your advice for this week, is to have faith in your dreams, build your confidence, and don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone, because you've got some beautiful energy coming through for you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here this week, and I'll see you next time.